Good morning, Ambazonia. Today, na the first day for the month of June 2021. This one na my daily podcast for una. This one will be titled, The Moment of Truth Has Come. The people of Bamenda in Quen have risen up against the Ambazonian camp in Foya to protest against the senseless killing of one of our Pa Peter and Tanga in Mbefi. Mbefi, Idina for right side for my 4 for Bamenda. When you go towards Atiela, you go enter for inside Mbefi. Before get inside the detail for this Pa die, we trigger this protest. The leader of our War of Liberation, Dr. Cho Ayaba, he began come out specifically for inform all Ambazonian fighters, say any person will turn into kidnapping for ransom against innocent civilian. You are no longer an Ambazonian fighter. You are a common thief that is good for nothing and should be treated accordingly, like the way we treat thieves that are caught in Nkwen Motor Park in Bamenda. This protest, it began be long coming. We done repeatedly warn and even stop our people from last year where they want to do this protest for this camp where they for 4 years. We done even talk last week how this camp, if they come for behind PMI, they give people them notice for their house. Say if they not contribute money, they go can kidnap them for quarter. They don't come for the broke people, they are lovers them. These people, they be the catch people for instant Kwende on a daily basis. We don't work tired. Yes, there are some few soldiers in this group, star boys, and some of those leaders them for the way we know them, where they don't try their best, but that group was a cartel purposefully for kidnapping for ransom. They have not pulled a single trigger against the enemy, like we have seen in elsewhere in the capital city of Bamenda. Every day we see for instance man concite day after day how the Ambazonian Defense Forces Bamenda Brigade they carry out action. Nobody be not the same thing with this camp for instance Foya. The truth must be spoken. Only the truth shall set us free. This Ambazonian camp, I call them Ambazonian camp with a purpose where it is for Foya. This is a bunch of thieves that has become a cancer to the Ambazonian liberation movement. A similar thing is happening in Bamendankwe as we speak with a camp that is coming from Babanki. What is the truth about these kidnappings for ransom? I will get to that. But first, the story of Pa Peter. The reason where this boy them come kill this Pa is start for morning time where this Pa he dey for inside a bar for inside Mbefi day. This boy them come for front he off license. Then see a woman for outside where they sweep yard. Then hold am. Then start slap am. This Pa come out for outside. Ask them say now wait my woman damn do who na the beat am. The boy them catchy. They ask and say Pa Peter, who said that back for money a day? Because this Pa he being a person where they carry money for credit union on a daily basis for instant Kwende. Where it means say this boy them they be out now for that money and nothing else. If he be an Ambazonian fighter them, if he be a genuine fighter, where they be get genuine reason, therefore hold that Pa, arrest them, take and go for camp. Then start for day for beat that Pa, choke that Pa in belly with knife for 3 different places. Before they want rush, people they want rescue that Pa, run go to for hospital. The Pa die, according to the medical report them, from a thorn in the intestine, where that knife it cut one of the intestine them. That Pa then die, sadly, as a result of these Ambazonian forces them for inside Foya, who do not even deserve the name of Ambazonian fighters. And they call them so for the sake for be balance. It is the policy of the governing council of Ambazonia that all these people who are committing this atrocity should not be considered even as Ambazonian fighters, but for the purpose of public accountability. That is how these boys they are. They are hiding under the name of Ambazonia. This is an issue that is linked with our struggle. The truth must be spoken. Before I get into this particular case, for this boy them for 4 years, where they don't bring this disgrace, we would then end up for allow our people for protest. Make a take una also for up station from Bamenda where the same phenomenon it go under. Maybe somehow una eyes go open for thing we would done the crime for long time. Some come where it commemorate for Babanki. I call on some come because I want to make our people then really know what did happen. This camp, the commander way there for this camp, he named the column na Commandant Mamanji. I will provide the mobile number for the public, me they know what did happen. The number na 6786775534. They don't come for inside Bamenda can catch people that are picking them for day. A lot of people, as I talk for now, plenty youths that don't run for Bamenda because they fear this group, a particular camp where they come up for Babanki. There are various camps in Babanki. One of those camps where the population for Babanki be protest against, where be led by Django, who be done talk for ye, so they reform me, he done turn up fine the work, good work, without any excesses, or the policy the way they lead, where they mislead them, for turn them against our people. This particular camp for Ambazonia, I go still call them Ambazonia camp, where they come up for Babanki. It don't come for them repeatedly. They harass people them, collect money for store people. It don't bad. This one at the second time, the last time they can carry store man for nothing, population come out, catch them like Republican kill them. We'll be done explaining for one way to happen without any favor. Now video this for one of them where the population send them.
And the world where they fight them. They get them for 9 years a day.
So for this video where the population from Banja, they don't send them for me, it show two of that boy them where they don't kill them again.
The Amba they come up Babanki, they can't worry for village. Village come out kill them for night. The very village don't come out so they can't see what will happen for night. The boy they don't worry for Banja, yes, suit better no day. Now then 2 1 sleep for side down.
Now the video that we play from my phone, because it be too graphic, I'm not going to release them, but it be available for any leader or any independent journalist or activist where you need this information them. Now who them be behind this Ambazonian? I go still call them Ambazonian for the purpose of clarity. Maybe after this show, I will not call it Ambazonian fighters them. The person where it be behind these forces them where they do all this kidnapping, they kill our people. Make no mistake, these are people who are working for Sako Ikome and Chris Anu, their splinter group where they separate for Seseko IG. I go give una the number for their representative where they for America, for Maryland, where na ye it is send message for the people them for Banja, for ask this ransom. We be done tell una right from the beginning when this thing start in particularly for Bamenda. Leave the one for the Atlantic state because that one will be very we get limited information. The person where be starting for inside Bamenda Center, now the person where he work with Sako, where they call it na Marcellus, now he be bring kidnapping for ransom. Even one of the one where they don't join La Republic now, Dr. Santos, he be done confess as how these people they do kidnapping for ransom. They receive part of the money from for America. Make we even talk say Santos na person way will not believe him because na person way he don't join La Republic now. For this case, I go release the number where our people then for inside Mbanja the Rangiam we come off America, and I go put the screenshot. Make we see the message as well where this person idam giam because they know my voice. I use another person for contact this individual for find out why they go shidong for America. The same people that made in the kidnap systematically targeting entire neighborhood for punish people them like this. And I will show now La Republique their link to this activity. When I hear the phone call, the phone number of this Sakoi agent, where the talk say it represent na the IG group, the so-called restoration forces, where they do this tormenting for our people them for day. In number na plus 15109415324. I will put the screenshot for the messages where they send for people them for Banja. Make una accept, una take una eye, una make the judgment. Only the truth shall set us free. Una listen for the phone conversation where they get them.
What I'm saying is I'm calling with regards to the issue in Banja. We receive a text message from your number.
Okay, you must be mistaken. So you could check the number again because I didn't text no one regarding no issue. So you could try another number, or you could try cross check. Like you could double check because I didn't text nobody about no issue. Thank you. Goodbye. Please don't call me again.
Okay.
So
thank you.
Now the number that I'll send the screenshot with number where it is sent for people that have Banja for begin ask money before this boy that they come for can do this kidnapping. Now ye and the other number what I first read them. Now them be the contact the people them. It they like the one maybe na some big fish when I make that mistake. Send this message for that man. I don't know why, but they say there is no perfect crime. So now so don't take and will catch this particular person. So this kidnapping them, make no doubt, it come off for one group. The Chris Anu, their group. I go bring further proofs so that make una understand very well which way it happen. This boy them for 4 years. They carry this boy, these people where they kidnap him, go with them for inside Bafut. No be 7 kata it kidnap. Make una know. General Alhaji, where he be also to do the kidnapping for ransom under Marcellus, he be then be removed for inside Bafut. Even though he picking them, the ransom creates some sanctuary, part of them, when I then be linked with this group, the day na inside Bafut. No be the 7 kata. We know the 7 kata, their action, them when they see them on the ground. This one, that the group for the IG, where they for inside Bafut, now they do this kidnapping for ransom. When they see the ADF comes them for inside Mancon, they walk every day and night. They fight even the kidnappers them. They catch them. We not even lost a soldier for fighting against this kidnapping. But when they see some kidnapping, they see go on for some one or few places them for around Tanseng. Now would them be behind these kidnappers them? This is the truth. Nkwen, it will then be a hub of criminal gangs and gang robbers long time before this revolution it won't start. The person for Bamenda where he be open a vigilante group where they call them Scorpion. Now he groups them where they be then come align themselves when they be stand this county by county, say them be na Ambazonian fighters them. For instance Kwende. He be na for instance Bamenda they boy them for 4 years. Now he boys them. Indeed, if we call and say na Ambazonian fighters them as they claim because they use Ambazonia for hide their criminal activities them. This number for America, it be linked to ye from the information or they get them from the civilian the way they call from Bamenda. And at the same person where they control, where they work with the Scorpio. The formation for the IG mean I say any group where they for ground for any village, if you don't come talk say be restoration forces, then get a loose system where they make them purposely for accommodate as many group as possible and project themselves less than then get all man. While people the way them be loyal to them. Go to give them the propaganda, say them be na their forces them. They not already mind which way those forces they do them so long as they give them legitimacy for begin do which way they do them. Make I not digress a lot. These boy them, we know some of them already. No be things they will not know them. This group where Scorpion will get them, they be starting to catch the real amber them where they be there for inside Manko, for inside Kwende, Hanam for La Republique. Catch the real amber the way they there for inside Menankwe, Giam for La Republique, before they transform themselves into amber themselves now. the waka do na kidnapping for ransom. Make una know for inside Bamenda, say at the time where this group be a vigilante group, La Republique be open a barracks for inside Mobang. They come for Mobang, it be the work hand in hand with Scorpion, where they for Bamenda for fight against Amber. All una know, and this is public information. Make una know, say that time where that come, military camp for La Republique, it be there for Mobang. No one kidnapping, I mean kidnapping for instant Kwen, it will be na zero, bull zero. Time where they don't finish with Amber, La Republique move that camp for Mobang, move patrol for that area. Allow them now, Miss Scorpio, he bring all boy them for inside they manipulate them, say, na he be IG person. Then come under he, they start do this kidnapping for ransom, together with some forces them, where then they for inside Bafut, then bring them say they work now for inside IG, but actually they work now against Ambazonia. When they hear the IG people, they don't firmly come out for call the names of all the fighter them for Bamenda, where they actually do the fighting for Ambazonia. Say me then assassinate them, and they go even pay money for man we go assassinate them. When I never hear them mention anybody where they for this group where they actually do the kidnapping for ransom. I don't give una numbers them. Make una confront them. When I ask Chris Anu and Sako where they talk to them give forces them for Bamenda and for Mezam. Say na which forces them when na their own. Me then stand call me all man to Isabi. Me then take responsibility for their job where they do and for ground zero. Kidnapping for ransom of innocent civilians them. As for the kidnapping, the way they go on for inside around Taseng area, then they for inside commercial for inside Mancon area. The person where he do the kidnapping, where he actually control those boys them, for down they provide them weapons them. From some of those criminals and where the ADF Bamenda Brigade it don't catch them, without even release the video them. When I go hear from their confession them, say some person the way they provide them weapons them, me then go use them for kidnapping for ransom. I go give una all the information. They call the man where he give them that weapons them say Grand August. The Grand August he get shop for inside food market. So this Grand August he give weapon them for strong head picking them for inside food market. They body they push truck they find vulnerable picking them, transform them into kidnapping for ransom. They even broke store them, carry the goods them, can't give them for me sell them. This Grand August, if the worker na inside will be them for the hope for Bamenda. It be almost difficult for go for ye where you no pass through La Republique, their military, because now they protect it. It work on their for their interest, because now the interest for La Republique, me kidnapping for ransom, it dey plenty, so that it go spoil the Ambazonian liberation movement. When I be here, the kidnappers who don't arrest them, then give a name of one of the boy where they call it Sumoli, when I be the head for the kidnappers them for inside Bamenda day for Mancon side. No be the Sumoli way na ADF. Do one he also use the name Sumoli, some small boy. The Sumoli previously have been arrested by the Ambazonian Defense Forces Bamenda Brigade. We interrogate him, we get all the intelligence. Unfortunately, he escaped for night from our detention. If we not remember, some pastor where they be done kill him, throw away their body for Bamenda day for under bridge. When we arrest this Sumoli, he be talk, confess, say na so this Grand August, he be give gun, me then target that pastor for kill him, for waiting, for nothing. This na Joe's operation, for punish our population, for standing for independence. And the August is not an Ambazonian, na a Francophone from La Republique. Na person wey they know he for around. He get game house for around waterside for food market. Na man wey he be done get a place for do character car for inside Bamenda for day. He get another group wey be separate from the one for Sumoli, wey they around end of tar. Make Ambazonian people them face this truth. Say there is a group within us that is not fighting for Ambazonia. That is a fact. The ADF then be a target of this group for a very long time before we even decide to defend ourselves. And we then decide, say any group for Ambazonia where it fight against our population unfairly, unreasonably, for no reason, targeting innocent people for kidnapping for ransom, Such activities is not justifiable, even for fundraising. It is not acceptable. Once you cross that line and somebody die, like the case even for Batibo, we will consider you as an enemy of the revolution. As we now clearly dan see am for Bamenda, say this kidnapping for ransom, it na thing where it actually work for the favor of La Republique. It affect our population and then reverse their willingness for fight for their independence. Independence where they don't pay a lot of price for. Will people then be smart enough for make this distinction? Now why that would it bring them the truth? Me then know. When I don't see how this groups them, they openly call for the assassination of other Ambazonian fighters, instigating inside attacks, all for give the perception, say Ambazonian fighters them, they no be one, them be disorganized and they will cause war if we get independence. They reject collaboration because they no one make other forces them shine eye then for the bad things away they do them. Their main purpose now for destroy the revolution because them be in favor of a negotiation with La Republique for Switzerland, where we all know say it be flaw and it be base for the one Cameroon. There is no way any reasonable person will not come to the same conclusion that the Swiss negotiation, where these people they don't become now their main purpose now for fight for Swiss negotiation. It be a negotiation where you know go attend, you know if it be possible for produce the aspiration where the people then want them for independence. Now why that way did they fight? Did they do everything, including partner and give legitimacy for La Republique, their operation for ground zero against Ambazonian revolution, like this kidnapping for Pa Peter at Abang. Make our population they know the truth, make them separate themselves for these boys, these people, these leaders and for this group. Now infiltrate or the way them plan them purposely for hijack Seseko IG group and use it to spoil and implode this struggle. Unfortunately for them, Seseko have come out, he has fired them. You should never consider them as Ambazonians or representing Amba. These are traitors fighting for their personal benefit and fighting to stop this war in favor of La Republique agenda for their personal benefit. These corrupt individuals who were con men before this revolution, who were thieves, corrupted pastor bringing shame on the name of Christ, do not deserve the name Amba. They are a gang, a cartel of thieves from Batibo to Mbefi. We will continue to expose them, but you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. We will continue to fight kidnappers who are being used by traitors, and we call on our population to fight them as well every time they are caught in the crimes, and to collaborate with us to expose and fight these criminal gangs. We must name and shame them. We must force them to take responsibility of their activities on ground zero. And those other genuine forces that have come under them because they have represented themselves as a legitimate group fighting for Ambazonia, they have never received any dime. The case of No Pity is an example. He have publicly testified of never receiving a dime from these people. We have seen the case of Grandpa Bali, many other groups, which I must say for fairness sake, who have aligned themselves because they like the ideology of an IG. We have seen how they have fall out with Mountain Lions, who have now even been partnering with us as a sister force. They should ask themselves the real question: does the Maryland cartel actually representative of the institution that they wanted to fight under? No, they don't. They are traitors. They are infiltrators. The evidence is overwhelming. God bless you. Have a good day. The struggle continues. Capo Daniel, signing out.